Output
Question.
Answer.
Yes.
42.
Why did Sally fall off the swing set?
She didn't have any arms or
That's all I
legs.
don't know.
Who did what with the what now?
Why did Sally fall off the swing set?
That's some sort of American thing, isn't it?
I'm lost.
I don't know.
Okay, you know that seat that you sit down on and you swing on it?
American thing, isn't it?
It's usually attached to some monkey bars.
I know what a swing is. Yes.
There you go. A swing set is a series of those. So like between 2 and like 4 of them, all on the same bar. There you go. Specific. Don't ask me why they do that.
Microsoft sells seashell by the seashore.
Oh, they don't ask me why they do that.
But they do, though.
Whew, feedback loop.
Hey.
Let's do the feedback again. Also, it seems like I've got everything up and running, all good and stuff.
Yay! Awesome. Thank you, Rezzy.
The only thing I'm going to do now, feel free to get started. I'm just going to find my Twitch bot and have it running.
I currently hear no bad audio or missing audio.
Okay. Okay. Pausing the
I hear
stream
the
on.
universe slowly dying.
I just heard myself. That's what I sound like.
Background Cosmac radiation is a riot.
Yeah. Yes, that's what you sound like. Yes, you sound like you constantly have a cold. But that's okay, because I sound nasally and annoying. And that's just my normal voice.
Well, you don't have to sound all nasally annoying. You can sound like Smeagol. Yes.
That is worse. That is worse in every way.
I'd probably agree with that.
That is a cease and desist coming from me to you. You will stop that.
I really
He appreciates us very much now, does he, Precious? No, he doesn't, my love.
I
Cease! No more!
I really need to get a I really need to just find that gif of Velma where it's just you stop that.
Okay. Okay, first things first. I'm gonna post a new Imgo link in the Discord. Oh, that's the wrong Discord. I'm gonna post it here. That's the map of the underwater complex thingy.
The map.
Where I have, because I'm awesome and helpful like that, marked where the consoles are that you need to check.
Oh boy.
But that's the upper portion where we're not in.
There, scroll down.
Oh, it's a bigger thingy.
Oh.
Yeah. Also, the portion where you're not in is actually the lower.
Oh, we're actually in the upper portion? Not
You're in
lower?
the upper portion, yes.
We're in the upper portion.
I swear I almost need a third screen for this.
I'm sorry.
I know, I'm just saying, it's like, oh, I could do this so much better if I had a third screen. But that's just getting silly.
Uh-huh.
That's almost as silly as having a 4K screen. In fact, it's more so. Also, I don't know if it's just me. It's just me. Wait, nope, there we are. Okay, never mind. We're good. I got this.
Sweet giblets.
Okay. I found us.
Yes.
Well, cause I was way, if you're on the stream, I was way off in the distance, and I was like, wait, why is it just black? Why is everything broken? Help! Oh wait, I forgot.
Yeah, I had to zoom way out. I was like, okay, there we are.
I forgot it's a big map. I was scared. I was lost and confused.
Okay. Who wants to give us a quick recap?
We went down because okay, we had a party. We partied hard. Then the lights went out. Everyone was uncomfortably calm about the situation. We turned out that it wasn't a natural thing. It wasn't a good thing because this doesn't normally happen. Then we found out we had people who were actively causing problems. So then we were told to go down into the basement and solve the problems and fix the thing. We're currently doing a dungeon crawl with all new settings. Look how fancy. Now that I've actually found where we were. We found giant Leviathan thingies. I think that's what you called them. I don't remember. Something like that. Behemoths?
Leviathans. It was
Yep.
correct.
Oh, it was
Contact
Leviathans.
called it a Leviathan.
Okay.
Grandiose one.
Grandiose earned some respect points for doing his job. We were out on the glass walkway. Leviathan saw us, but then it saw the lights and then it swam away. We were all terrified.
I got a picture before that happened.
You got a picture of where that happened. We've gone through one terminal, I believe, and as of right now, Trish saw something that bugged her, and quickly went back behind the door and shut it.
And now we're in Minecraft.
But
And now we're probably gonna have to fight a bug,
Or an Enderman.
a frienderman.
That was pretty good.
Once again, you stop that.
No.
I mean, I did make the comment that this sounded like Minecraft last session, so.
Stop it.
Okay. Yeah. You all get. That was a good recap. I'm giving you all 2 XP for that.
Yay!
And yes, that's partly because I'm so horrible and late.
Woohoo!
I was gonna say that wasn't a good recap, but it was succinct though. I think I got most of the important bits in there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yay for the GM feeling guilty and giving us better reward.
Okay.
It would also help if I pulled up my character sheet and stuff, because I was focusing on stream and stuff.
Trish, I think you just finished your movement by noping back out of that room and closing the
Yes,
door.
I have.
That's,
You can give your fellow adventurers a quick warning if you like. You know, like chat us and stuff.
there is doom.
Just like coming out of the bathroom. Do not go in there.
But seriously, what are you telling them? They're probably looking at you with question marks over their head right now.
Guys, there's some kind of bug over in the other room. I really didn't get too good of a look at it because I just wanted to run out of there. It hissed, it looked like bitey stuff. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be coming this way.
A bug? You saw a bug?
It's not like a little tiny nymph or anything like that, but this is like a really big bug. It was like as big as him. And I point over to Guy.
Skeptically
Okay, that is
looks
cause
at
for
Guy.
concern.
Skeptically looks at Guy, unsure if this is exaggeration or not.
As Trish starts, as Trish is explaining this, you guys hear something banging on the other side of the store. You know, this door that she just closed.
Oh.
And it definitely does not sound like, you know, a little buggy thing. It sounds like that must be something vector-sized to pummel against the door like that.
Okay, time to grab Not
You
Chair.
brought friends.
Oh wow.
We don't have cover in this room, do we?
Nope.
I have cover as long as I stand behind Trish or Julius.
Aha! The benefit of being squishy. I'm not the tank. Except when
And I don't have
when
any weapons on me.
I think I'm actually the squishiest, as I recall. Okay, so.
So, wait. I could have a weapon on me. All I gotta do is hold Guy up in front of me.
I love the discussion always eventually reverts back to use the micro as a weapon.
Yep.
Y'all need to quit trying to make me into the next fastball special. Like, seriously, none of you have the physical capacity to actually chuck me like that. So there. Neener.
But you see, Guy can get scary.
Trish,
Yeah, good for you.
Mm-hmm.
give me a quick mind exert. Gonna say logic roll, please.
2d10 it is.
Shame.
She's lost.
Okay.
All I could think of when Tygon said that was that one gif of the guy loading the shotgun. Shame. I'm sorry. This is gonna suck.
Trish is frazzled and freaked out by the bug.
Okay. Well, it's Milo's turn now.
I mean, we're doing a dungeon crawl, so the assumption is we already have our weapons out.
If not, I'm gonna allow you to quickly draw them without like using an action for that or something.
Yeah. Can I just Overwatch on the door? I think that was a thing.
Well, it's as long as you make sure that you don't use an attack action now, then you can use an attack as your reaction.
Okay, so I'm just going to do that. I think I'm good where I actually I'm trying to think. So average movement for things is 2, right? Or 4 if it's sprinting.
But that's only if you haven't bought any movement ups. It's usually more than 2.
Okay, so we'll assume 3 and 6. I'll assume 3 and 6 then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's a little close. I'm actually gonna back up to over here. That should be enough to save an action. Okay.
You can do. I mean, right now you don't have anything to attack, so it's not really an issue. But you can do every action 2 times. So you could do a movement action, an attack action, and then still do either as a reaction.
Oh yeah, I need to bring that up.
Okay. We haven't done combat in a while, so I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm also not comfortable with that door, and the only place I would move is back, so I think I'm just gonna stick there for now.
Okay.
Gotta pull that up.
Julius,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Especially since you've made this XCOM.
I don't even remember how XCOM music goes. I'd be so doing that right now.
Yeah.
2, 3.
Yeah, but
I'm not beating that
I just wanted to
just in case.
Yeah, that's the problem. Otherwise, I would so play you music from Terror from the Deep now.
Yeah, I went there.
Which is an even better title for this little side adventure than what I had come up with.
Wait, Terror
Damn.
of the New Deep?
Terror from the Deep, yeah.
And that's it. I'll just stay there for now.
Okay.
Terrors from deep space.
Oh, Razor, damn it.
What do you do now?
He's not here.
Which is precisely the problem.
Yeah. I'm just gonna have him move here, and basically, be ready to shoot at the door. Guy.
Okay, yeah, what?
Kale. Stop that.
Sorry.
No, you're not. Not yet.
It's your turn, Guy.
But what if I die? Okay. Well, everybody's gearing up to actually take a shot. Is anybody actually gonna open the damn door?
That'd probably be Trish's job because tank.
Okay, who's the squishiest?
I'm pretty sure it's me.
Okay.
I'm like 93% sure it's me.
Then I'm gonna do this. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. I will sit there and I will hold my action and prepare for a shooting of the thing.
Okay.
Found it.
Well, then we get around to Trish.
Trish is just gonna back up slowly from the door.
I'm not being disruptive. What are you talking about?
Oh, Rezzy.
Don't tell me
You
it's
are
not
being
great,
disruptive. I can hear you whistle the whole time. I'm just not saying anything because it's not my job. I'm not the one in charge here. But if somebody has mentioned it, then maybe you should consider ceasing.
Stimpy!
Mostly, I'm terrified that as soon as we open this door, there's like 6 of them because we only saw the one.
Stimpy, you idiot.
I was gonna say, I hope you realize I won't be able to unsee Guy as Ren now. Because
Yeah,
you just did the voice very well.
Trish is just going to move over to here. That'll be her action. She's just gonna kind of ask everyone, like, what the hell is that thing? Even though she knows that none of them has actually seen it.
Soon to die.
Can I at least get a picture of it first?
Yeah, sure.
We're not,
but-
we're not the
was-
Imperial
was-
Legion. We aren't armed with flashlights.
Was that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, while you were getting in position, the banging stopped, and a moment later,
Housekeeping?
door is opening.
Oh, it can open doors! Clever
Kill
girl.
the fire.
Guy and Milo in sync as per usual.
And like Trish said, a bug thing comes through the door. It is vector sized and humanoid in general shape. But not really like anything either of you have ever seen. Every now and then you come across a sort of insectoid blip. But I mean, it could be one of those. I mean, they all look very different because they're blips. They look like whatever their creator wanted them to look. But this one is behaving in a rather, let's say, feral way, because it does the whole like hissing and it has like its claws ready. It looks very much like it's ready to fight.
So in other words, it's not a scientist.
It's not wearing a lab coat or anything, no.
Hmm.
It's crawling around in the dark. Okay. I'm trying to debate on whether or not Guy would panic and just shoot before asking questions.
If you want, you can make a roll for it.
That's what I do with like half of when I'm trying to decide how Milo would react.
I know, but I'd rather logic this out for myself than let the dice decide, because the dice can be buttholes.
Praise Sinch.
Yeah, let's say it this way. Under the circumstances, I wouldn't blame him.
Okay, but I wasn't the only one who held their action, correct?
Well,
Milo's definitely gonna shoot.
It's not like well, okay, let's get away from this. I'm holding my action because you automatically get a reaction. You don't need to hold anything for that. Just what you can do as a reaction depends on what you have done in the in your action as your actions before.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Is I prepared a reaction. Okay.
I think my problem is I'm just thinking in terms of XCOM.
Yep. We're all thinking that. Stop it! Stop it, me! Making myself... Will stop! Must stop! Or you will break yourself upon the law.
And anyway, since the same thing just like moved, it actually moves one further this way. You guys can all do your reactions. Which Julius, I'm allowing you to, as a reaction, to take a picture of it.
Yay!
Also, this scenario makes me very glad I didn't make Milo
Close
a
enough.
biologist.
You know, that actually might be very helpful later.
Yep. I was thinking that. That's what brought back that thought of I'm glad Milo's not a biologist.
Well, no, I was talking about Julius taking a picture of the thing.
Yeah. Because with the same motivations just for biology, his first reaction would be, I'm going to dissect you.
Well, that's what that insect right there kind of wants to do to us.
Oh, it's us
We
dissect.
don't know that! Not read motive where motive is unknown. However, we can verify this much. It is very much moving in a threat. It is traveling in the dark, and apparently can see in the dark better than we can.
Except for me.
So, yeah. I mean, like, I'm just thinking about it logically. Obviously, all of these thoughts are not going to be going through our characters' heads necessarily. Just, this is a case of the player is not in this moment, and so can think a little bit more clearly than the character could. That said, who would have had the first reaction?
Can we roll for an Can we roll like a side initiative to see who gets off their Overwatch first?
Well, no, it would be determined by whoever stopped their actions originally. Most of the time, would it not?
Yeah. No. Well, it usually depends on who can see it.
Which seems to be everyone.
Yeah. Otherwise, I think there's any actual order for this. My first thought would be going in order of, still just keep going in initiative order.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah.
That works. That's less complicated than my idea.
Yes,
yes, it is.
So Trish would get her reaction first.
Trish really wouldn't do anything. She already kind of took a step back. I mean, she would stab it if it was like closer within combat range, but that'd be it.
That's okay. You don't have to do a reaction.
We need to get you a railgun.
No.
I'm just thinking, is this facility bulletproof? Or are we just going to be putting holes in the water and causing leaks?
I'm almost positive it'll be bulletproof.
At least bullet resistant. I would like to say let's try to not shoot in the glass walkways though. They are under sea pressure and I don't trust it.
Okay, just stick your finger in there. Just...
Probably not a bad idea.
Not that Milo really cares, other than the fact that he would be Well, I'm not saving all of you if that happens, and there's a big hungry thing outside.
That's okay. I can swim.
I think at most Guy and or Julius would be okay. Everyone else is kind of on their own. Everyone else too
Everything
big.
else will just smell like
Well,
wet dog.
there was diving equipment in that first room you were in.
After we deal with this thing, let's go back.
Damn, I don't think we took that.
Do you really want to go back through that narrow glass walkway?
I do.
I just said I can swim. Okay. Anyway, Buggy. Let's deal with the Buggy.
Okay. Trish is not doing anything for now. Milo, your reaction.
Kill it. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Oh god, kill it. Kill it with fire. Nuke it from orbit. Send the Marines!
You are allowed to shoot at it if you want to.
Also, I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Mhm.
We are the Marines.
Oh god, we're doomed.
Yeah, I'd like to point out, if you want to call for reinforcements, you are the reinforcements. You aren't allowed to call for reinforcements.
I know, I was just making a comment on just send the Marines in general and my power where I can send the Marines.
So if we're the A team, who's the different characters of it?
I'm obviously Mr. T.
No.
Can we not?
Okay.
Hold on, I'm checking
imagining
my
you
focuses
guys
real quick.
Calling
Double
people
checking.
on the intercoms, and all you hear in the background is just Trish screaming like a little girl.
Okay, that's just special ammo. Sorry, I'm just double checking my stuff. And that's not going to help me because there is no cover here, so... Okay. Let's see, did I remember to put my gun rolls?
Have fun.
Nope, I didn't even do that, so I'm going to have to look that up. Okay, handgun shooting. That's mind exert roll? Did that change?
No, your highest mind dice.
Highest mind, okay. Hold on, I'm pulling up the... Okay. Regular handgun. Okay, there's that.
Okay, looks like you have pretty clear
Oh right.
thingy. Shooting line of sight. That's what I was. That's what I meant.
LOS! LOS!
So let's see. That's roll. I don't think I get any buffs or any benefits. So I think I
so
only
you have
have
poison.
one for the. No, I have two for the range combat.
Yeah, that's for damage.
Okay, that's just for damage.
Yeah, what would help for hitting was if you had a boon, because that would mean you would get to roll d12s for hitting.
Okay, in range combat, which I don't.
Yeah.
So, oh, no, not 2, 3, 3d10. Well,
that is one hit actually.
yep. And it's my last one too. So now roll.
So you get yeah, and since it's just one success, you get to roll a d8.
1d8. What was the modification for range combat? Because I have 2 in it.
Yeah, no, that means you can't roll less than 2.
Okay, that was it. Thank you. Again, it's been a while since we've been in combat.
It's okay.
Is that just set what the limit, the lower limit is? It's not like D8 plus 2. So if you technically roll, let's say max dice and 8.
No, it's that's the lowest.
6 damage.
Okay.
6 damage.
Damage.
Did we crack the chitin?
You left a few nasty gouges.
Oh, okay. I'm now even more uncomfortable.
And
We need to
it's
harvest that.
it's making angry hissing noises. I mean, even more than before. Julius, your reaction.
I take a picture.
Okay, you can do
Trish
that.
may or may not be in the picture as well, off to the side and the corner. Because I'm doing a wide picture. Just getting it.
Okay, you don't need to roll for that. I'm gonna let you do that.
Yay! Click, click.
Actually, just for kicks, give me a mind body mind. Oh, mind exert digital operate.
Mind exert.
See if you get the lighting right.
Cool. I'm perfect at this.
All right, you get actually a few really nice pictures of it.
Yay!
It is Razor's turn, and I'm gonna say Razor is shooting at the thing as well.
Oh, you might want to increment the turn order.
No, I'm not, because these are reactions.
Ah, okay.
He has some SMG. When did he get that?
After he got blown up?
There's nothing in ranged combat, so... Whoa! He is hitting the thing really nice.
Mm-hmm.
He gets to roll a d10, but he rolls a 1.
The shot bounced.
More shots ping off its carapace, its armor, its shell, its chitin, whatever you want to call it.
I always pronounce it chitin.
I always had.
Matter. It's a burger. It's a burger stench.
All I'm thinking right now is Ark that we need to kill it and then hit it with a pickaxe afterwards to convert it into cementing paste.
Guy,
I'ma shoot it.
then you go ahead and shoot it.
Okay.
I just also want to say, we're shooting guns in a perfectly metal, flat-surfaced room with no fabrics anywhere in it.
Oh dear.
Echo.
Echo and missed shots could ricochet.
Think about it.
The effect of ricochets is vastly overstated.
Okay, cool.
Most bullets that hit, your average metal wall will just kind of splash and not really.
Question.
Especially if it's all
Yes?
points.
Actually, clarification. Ranged combat. I have a rank in that. Doesn't. I'm trying to remember the effects. I'm very tired. I'm sorry.
How many points do you have?
1.
Okay, so ranked 1 range combat doesn't actually do anything for you, because that means you can't roll below a 1, which you can't anyway, for damage.
Yeah, your rank in ranged combat or CQC is for the damage roll.
That's what I wanted clarification was.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just for the damage. Okay.
Okay. And
That's
you don't
fine.
have a boon,
I
right?
just.
Or a fault?
I don't have boons or faults in that. No, I just
Okay.
I was just double checking, making sure it was only the damage, because I already get
Yeah.
my damage boosted because of notoriety. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we were talking about on my turn. That's.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I just was getting clarification. That's all. Okay. Moving on. Tycho.
That's fine. 1 success.
Okay. Okay, so that's a 1d8, unless I'm...
That is correct. You are correct.
Hey!
Okay, how much is that?
Pain.
I rolled oh, it doesn't have the damage thing listed. Balls!
Shouldn't be on your character sheet.
I know that. Yes, it's supposed to be on there, but it may
But
not
you
have
didn't have
edited properly because sometimes it doesn't work right, or I don't properly enter in the information. That happens.
It's your basic handgun?
Well, yeah. The thing is I've already advanced it with
That's okay, we can do that.
yeah,
8,
it's 1 notoriety.
8 would normally be 10 damage, so it should be 12 damage in this case.
Okay. Alright, that. Why does it not have that there? Why is that damage? I guess I have to manually enter the damage?
You still you still have to manually enter the it will do the
Notoriety.
the notoriety calculation for you.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Okay, I'll just do that then.
That's it is bleeding. You managed to shoot a sizable hole in its armor.
Fun fact, mine is actually suppressed. Hehe.
Yeah, but it still noticed where that shot was coming from.
No, I just mean in general. My gun is suppressed. It's quiet. Turn.
I just imagine that mine and Guy's ears are just completely ringing right now because we got that hearing
Oh yeah.
trait.
Oh yeah. We're probably both very unhappy.
Okay, the bug thing is letting out a very loud screech and advancing rather menacingly towards Guy.
Come get some, you ugly son of a bitch! I'll shove another round down your throat.
We got a pirate.
Milo, it is your turn proper.
Oh boy. Shoot it again. Shoot it again.
Just let me know you are shooting through Guy. You're probably gonna have to move.
Oh, he doesn't have to move since Guy is small.
Yeah, I was gonna say, guy's small. He's like half covered.
But you are rolling 1 die less.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I'm rolling
because-
2. Because he's half covered.
Yes. I think that was what happened.
Oops! Guy, I'm so sorry.
Oh no! Oh dear!
Pray. You
Ooh.
better pray that I do not survive this.
I am so sorry.
Since Guy and the bug thing aren't actually fighting yet, you're not hitting Guy.
Oh wait. Oh wait, no, that was just for
Yeah,
damage.
no,
Shit.
That's right. Oh, okay, cool. So that's right. He just moved up to him. That's right.
Yeah, at least I'm gonna make the decision here that your shots are just going wide because you're so careful trying not to hit Guy.
Okay.
That's okay. I think Guy has more armor and health than I do.
I do.
Oh man, I just.
I can do another attack action, right?
Yes, you can.
Everything going everywhere.
Okay, I'm gonna try again.
Sure, go ahead.
That's significantly better.
That is 1 success.
So a D8.
Mhm.
God damn it. Oh wait, it's a 2!
Yes.
By the power of stats, it is a 2, which means I do 5 damage.
It is bleeding even more.
You. Sheet.
Is it red blood
Yes.
or is it purple blood?
What color is the blood? It's not acidic, is it?
I don't actually know.
I've wondered this. I've wondered if they would be, but I don't know either.
I am afraid you have to ask Seth.
Oh, great creator in the sky! May you hear our plea. What color is their blood? It doesn't have to be a weird color. I'm just curious.
What color do I need?
Kind of like an exonymph. Or a nymph.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a special color. I'm just curious if it is.
Okay, Julius, it's your turn.
Yay! Let's see. Ooh, that's yeah. That yeah, that could go right there. And for now, take another picture.
Okay.
Do I gotta roll for that too?
Yeah.
Gunshots,
Yeah, go
camera
ahead.
flashes, and everything going on right now.
I'm getting some
Wait.
good pictures.
I have a...
Yes.
Maybe I'm using the wrong PDF of May 3rd, right?
No, we are in. Yeah, May. May 3rd.
Okay. I'm looking at the underneath ranged, uses mine to shoot, handguns, single target, precise, lightweight, blah blah blah. A roll of 8 is 15. I'm looking at its table right now.
Oh.
1 for
Oh,
damage
okay.
is 4, 2 is 5, 3 is 6, and it stays 6 all the way up to a roll of 6.
Right, I see what you mean. Okay. I was looking at the if you scroll down a bit under specific weapons, I was looking at the first one, which is just the basic handgun. Looks like the stat up there is for the one that's like
The
the crucible. That's one step better.
Okay. I was very confused because I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, I actually just had that problem because I was looking at it so I could put it in my character sheet because I realized I never did that. Oops.
No, it's fine. That just means that that's a typo we need to
Yeah, that's important. We need to tell Seth that because the crucible is already something that you can just buy. So please use the stat for the first one in that list.
You're good. I'm actually fixing it right now. I was just like, oh, that's a thing we need to keep track of.
This is a good idea. You are credited.
Okay. Julius, you're getting a really probably even catching some of the blood splatter that's hitting Guy.
Oh,
Oh.
joy.
Sweet, awesome. That gonna frame that.
I don't like that.
This is Dead Rising.
I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate it at all.
Okay. Razor, who looks I'm gonna say very scared, is backing up a little. And then shooting the thing again. There. Well, actually, technically, he doesn't have blocked line of sight. Oh, he gets one hit. Ooh.
Ooh.
And
Razor's shooting better than me. I'm not okay with this.
He has a better line of sight.
This is point. This is good point.
And there's another even bigger splatter of blood. Guy gets hit by even more icky ichor stuff.
It's a good thing this isn't acidic.
Joy!
And with another loud screech, the thing's going down.
Oh, like down, or
It's
it dead?
it's crumbling to the ground and not moving.
okay. So in other words, if this wasn't a dungeon crawl, we'd be out of combat.
Yes.
Okay.
I am going to give you the opportunity to confer among yourselves in a more out of combat way now, because this was a big event. Something happened.
Would anyone object to me doing a turn real quick?
Doing a what?
I'm basically asking Trish if I can do my turn real quick. Out of order.
What are you gonna do? Shoot a bunch more times?
I'm going to make sure.
No, like I said, you may do stuff right now as if you were out of combat.
Okay. Milo's going over here and putting a couple more in its face, just to make damn sure it did. He do not like this place.
And any of you trying to stop him?
No.
No.
I'm just gonna go over, like, once he's finished shooting it,
Yes,
just kind of, like,
I am going to
touch
stop
it with a
him
paw to, like,
if I'm capable of.
Are you trying to stop him with words or with actions?
Both. I'm going to step in front of him and block his walking, and then I'm going to tell him, wait, we need a clear picture of its face. Identification.
Milo's going to look pointedly at Julius.
Yep.
Kind of have those.
Picture.
Okay, you don't need to roll for that now. So.
Okay.
I was gonna say even
So
if we
if-
were going to roll against it, Milo's going. I would have Milo roll with crap. What disadvantage? Not disadvantage. What's the term in this game? Not fault.
Fault.
Oh, it is fault. Okay. I was having roll in fault because he's not really determined on it. It's just it was just kind of a make sure. Almost doing it out of habit.
I poke it.
This thing there are a lot of really big holes in it. If even without like medical knowledge, if this was a vector, you would be pretty sure it was that.
I
Julius
just saw a
pokes it.
crazy bug thing I've never seen
Specs.
before. I don't trust it. Milo doesn't
He
trust it. Milo doesn't know what this is, and this upsets him greatly.
Yeah. Julius is poking it, and inspects one of the holes, and then wipes the remainder of the blood on Guy's shirt.
I'm going to pointedly ignore, dodge his hands while trying to wipe a little blood off my face. I am not a towel.
Oh, come on. You've already got plenty on you.
he's not gonna be very effective at it.
Maybe their blood
Wipes
has
it
some
off on
pheromones in it where they'll see him as a friendly. I couldn't put any sarcasm into that, I'm sorry, but assume that there was just... You would need buckets for the sarcasm.
Trish turns to everyone else. So what exactly is this? I've never seen a bug this big before.
Well, I already did a personal... If Milo could have possibly even seen rumors... Basically, the only thing comes to mind is some creepypasta that he doesn't want any part of. He's not okay with this thing.
Okay. Well, it's nothing I recognize. That said, I'm pretty sure it's dead. But I have a bad feeling it wasn't alone. I mean, we had a whole team that was sent down here.
Are there cockroaches in HSD?
They went dark. And now we find this? Yeah.
Rezi, to quickly answer your question, no. There are none of our traditional insects survived.
Not even cockroaches. Okay.
Nope.
No, nothing survived. The whole planet
Nope.
was basically glassed. Not really, but the closest damn thing to it.
I was just making sure there weren't any that like stowed away on ships or something. Just making sure.
No,
what they did. Yeah.
Yeah,
What they did was they did try to save as many as figure out what they could grab from Earth, whatever was surviving. But there was just far too many that they just left them behind and made new ones.
Yeah.
More cost effective in the long run.
And he did make the voyage over. The nymphs ate them all out at this point.
Yep.
I'm just going off of I'd rather ask and then have the correct answer than assume and get the wrong answer.
Mm-hmm. No, it's fair.
The insect burped. Still alive.
Burn it! Burn it! Get the flamethrower!
Trisha's got a radio up top and hello. You guys have a bug problem down here.
What? There's nymphs down there? I mean that happens. That's rare they get down there because they're not needed there, but that happens. Just ignore them.
Try bugs that are about, vector-sized.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we had the same reaction. You might want to call in people who are professionals at biology. I don't know. I'm no scientist, but you might want to have somebody look at this thing.
I got some good pictures. I could. Is it possible to send them up, or is it through the hard line? Or
No, the connection is not very good.
Ah.
If you were at one of the terminals, you probably could.
As of right now, going through TCP would take forever.
So, well, with that in mind, would we know that? Would we know it's possible to do that at one of the terminals?
Even if not, your contact, I'm gonna say you're still talking to actually Crandius, because he wants to be in the know here. He can tell you that.
Okay, we can send you a picture that one of us took of the creature in question once we get to the next terminal. Whatever this thing is, it was big, mean, and wanted a piece of me. So, we'll try to get to that next terminal as fast as possible.
So you're sure it wasn't like a blip or something?
If it was a blip, it would have tried to say something. This thing just hissed at us like a wild animal, and then made a go at me. Luckily, everyone else decided to fill it full of lead before it could actually do anything to me. So, there we go.
Okay. Okay. Listen. Okay. We'll do the following thing. We're gonna call for help. I mean, we already have, but I'm gonna call again and emphasize that we do need help. That something really weird is going on there. Send me those pictures as soon as you can, and also I need some more help up here. Send. If one of you could come back upstairs, that would really be good.
Bye, Razor.
It's like you're seeing right through me, Razzie.
Tiny heart.
Listen, the rest of you, please keep trying, but don't get yourself in too much danger, okay? If it gets too dangerous, come back up. We can probably wait them out.
I have a question.
Yes.
No, this is for Crendius.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
Do you want us to bring the body back?
If you can.
Razor.
We'll see what we can do. We'll send it up with the teammate that's coming up top.
Okay,
We'll
good.
report back in when we are when we get back to the elevator.
Huh.
Somebody else has something else they need to take care of.
Not with Crandius, but now I've had a thought. Do bats get any kind of my EMF sniffing? Do bats get like an echolocation one?
They
Yeah, I think they do.
They have an echolocation thing.
Yes, they do
Okay.
have echolocation.
I
It just seemed to
don't
be
know if Razor has that.
I was just curious in general because the thought occurred to me and I figured it'd be quicker to ask.
Yeah, no, the option is there. I don't think they have it from the start. It's a reclaimed thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's reclaimed.
Okay.
The thing is, we all picked up
I planned on
flashlights.
playing
Right?
a bat some time ago. Never got around to it.
Okay, so is Milo's oh crap, what was it called? Clean sweep. Is that picking anything else up other than us and the corpse?
It's picking up a lot. It's still having a bit of a problem because of the water and everything.
Oh, right, fishes.
And but I am gonna say, with a digital operate check, you can try to calibrate it a bit better.
Oh boy, I'm good at those.
Ooh. I could try to do that too, because I got.
God, I'm turning this into aliens. I'm so sorry. So
You have a clean sweep as well?
Yeah, I do.
Oh. Well, then yeah, you can do that too.
Meanwhile, I suggest that Trish and I get the body up onto Trish's hindquarters. I'm sure that that's uncomfortable, but at the same time, it's the most effective way to maintain combat capabilities and transport the body. With Razor, we're gonna need to go back up the hall we came if we want to stay safe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Trish wants us on her back.
Well, it's either you carry it or I'm dragging it. Either way, it's getting up topside.
why don't we send it with Razor?
We are gonna send it with Razor, but we're not gonna let him go alone.
Oh,
That's
okay,
suicide.
I see what you're saying. Right, because it does loop around that way, doesn't it? Yeah, that's why we started going this way anyway.
There's another way it could go. If there's more of these things, there's other pathways to get to us.
Yeah. Sorry,
And
I
I'd
had to
rather
look I had to look at the map again. I didn't think it. I was thinking we're in a straight line.
No, we are not. It is not a straight line. We are in a very bad position.
Because I was thinking it didn't branch yet, but it did.
Okay. Now to speed it up a bit, because keeping this going in combat to have you go back, that would take quite a long time. Are you guys gonna stay together for this?
Yes. We'll just all go as a group.
Mm-hmm.
All go as a group, drop it off, and report in once we leave Razor hit it up.
Okay. Then yeah, move yourself all up there, please.
Can you move us because we kinda can't see it?
Oh, right.
Okay.
My mistake.
We can't see, and be careful when you're moving us because we might, you know how
Whee!
the. Oh, that was super fast. We didn't
Oh
get
man,
anything
motion
good.
sickness.
Let's do the time warp again.
Okay. All right. You can Razor and body can go up, no problem.
And-
No, you can either go back up. You remember there was a terminal up here. You can either send the pictures through there, or just have Razor take them with him. You know,
Oh,
just
cool. Yeah. I can just transfer it toggle to toggle.
yeah.
I'll
That's
do
no,
that.
that's no problem. You can do that.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Okay, let me try and figure something out in the meantime. Let's see. That. All right. In the meantime, regarding the clean sweeps.
Yes.
Kel, you have no idea what's going on. Your clean sweep is suddenly saying there are some critters down here. You're pretty sure are native to Ganymede, and it's that no. So yeah, I'm afraid you need to thing. Razzie, you are having really good success. You know, you managed to you have it filter out a lot of the sea life here.
Mm-hmm.
It's still not quite clear, but you even managed to have it at least sorta look for the buggy things.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Except for maybe just like one room over.
It's since the thing isn't alive anymore, it's not perfect.
Uh-huh.
However, you're certain there are more. You know, it says okay, yeah, there's more life forms in the vicinity.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Oh wait, no. This. It's difficult to say exactly where because the water is still confusing it a little. But you're gonna say think about at least 5 of them
Okay.
in the area. You're also picking up one sign that's distinctly not them.
Oh, okay.
Which you think is vaguely south west of you.
Southwest of where we are currently, or southwest of the room we started in?
Of where you are currently. Can you see this line?
Yes.
Yeah, so vaguely that direction.
I couldn't see the line.
Can you see it now?
Okay.
Oh, yep. Okay. I see it
Oh.
now.
That means they are potentially in a couple different rooms if they're on the same level as us.
Yeah.
Let's see this 1, 2.
Yeah, on the same level, and actually not that far.
Okay, so the central rooms.
So about between like 150 feet, something like that.
Okay, so it's
Okay.
probably the southeast central room,
Or like
something like that.
Yeah. It's one of those. And there's good news and there's bad news in that there's a terminal in one of those rooms.
The one thing I'm not comfortable with is that means we're going through a lot of rooms that have multiple doors, and if my readings are correct, there's at least 5 of them, and I preferably don't want to have more than 1 or 2 ways in or out.
also this 5 of them is like the entire complex.
Yeah. But again, give or take 5. I don't. This is a new toy, so I don't trust myself with it yet.
Well, the long and the short of it is there's a terminal that direction we have to get to anyway.
Eventually, yeah.
And there's only two ways in and out of that door. in and out of that room with that terminal.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think if we should go back to where we were and continue on the route we were going. That way. That way, for the most part, we still only have 1 or 2. That way, if we do encounter something, chances are we aren't going to be surrounded. Unless,
Well,
Yeah,
assuming
I agree,
they're
we should
walking
go back to
around.
where we were.
Well, okay, so this isn't guide, this is just me thinking. We've already checked the one north of us.
Mm-hmm.
The one we were headed to was the far south, then we were going to go to the one in the center room. We were going to sweep through the empty rooms, and then we were going to go up to the northern one, right?
Yeah,
On this level. And then we were going to move down to the next level and go from there,
Yeah,
right?
we were just gonna just clear the floor.
Okay. So either direction we go, it's gonna take a long time just like to get there. And either way, I think it would be wisest to leave the northern one last.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just me. And that's me as a player, not me as playing guy. I'm just thinking like, okay, if I was to do this, how would I want to do this sweep? Because if we're going to go to the center one, do we want to go there right off the bat, or do we want to hit the north one first or last? Because it's either first or last.
I mean, I'd rather we just continue our counterclockwise sweep. That way we're still hitting everything eventually, and it's keeping us at least from the outer. I mean, either way, it would keep us out of the outer walkways, but I feel like this way, at least for the most part, because I feel like if we find something, like since we're going the long way, the safe way first, we know basically where the safe way is and can pull back if we need to bottleneck them. But if we do encounter something like we encountered the first one, we don't have to worry as much about being surrounded.
That makes sense. All right. Anybody else got anything to say on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I say just go back to where we were.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's good for something other than putting a hat on, guys.
Wait, I just thought of something.
What's that?
Tygon.
Yes.
It's not marked as one of the buggy things. Does it register as a vector?
Yes.
So you're telling me that the person is southwest of us.
Yes.
Guys, if that's a vector, we have to go that way, though.
Like I said, vaguely that direction.
Because if that's a living vector still down here, do we really want to leave him to those?
Well, he's probably in that next terminal room on the other side of the bug. I mean, it's in that direction.
I mean, if we
And
survive
if
this
he's by a
long,
terminal, that's where it is.
Well, Tygon was very specific on the distance. It's about 150 feet or so, right?
Somewhere 100 to 150, somewhere in there. Vague.
In other words, they can only be a maximum of 2 rooms away from us. They're no further than that. It'd be physically impossible.
Well, actually, it's gonna be further. Remember, each hex is 3 feet, 150 to 100. You're talking about anywhere from...
Oh, I'm misunderstanding.
40 to
Because I
50.
thought the hexes were supposed to be 5, and then I forgot. Oh wait, that's D&D rules.
I would like to point
I
out
did
it
you-
is about time I got a goal.
Oh, already?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Oh, damn it, sorry.
That's why
Yeah,
I was
no,
saying this is
that's
gonna be a
fair.
problem. Like, it's... we also kind of started late, but...
That is true.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay. We understood, I mean.